And now Jeff the Ref Manning making his official return as a referee in a singles contest after that devastating shoulder injury he suffered at the hands of Ryan Taylor and Jesse Hernandez 3 months ago.
And what a way for him to make his return to the ring. Ryan Taylor is in the ring as well.
The stakes could not be any higher for the faction right now. This is what the game's all about, the WCWC Heavyweight Championship. Ryan Taylor hopes to defend the title, hopes to defend the faction's honor by defeating Mike Santiago, but Santiago hopes to completely derail the faction's plans of WC dominance.
The top title here in the Pacific Northwest, the WCWC title, it's on the line for Mike Santiago to win, but he's going to have his hands full with Ryan Taylor, and keep in mind, Gentleman George Michael at ringside as well.
2 men back in the center of the ring.
Look at that.
Santiago going to work on the left arm of Ryan Taylor. Ryan Taylor moving out of the hold. Rolling out. Mike Santiago staying on the left arm.
What you see here is some of that special training in Japan coming to good use here.
Absolutely.
As Ryan Taylor takes down Santiago with the arm drag.
Excellent mat wrestling here.
Deflecting the head scissor attempt. Ryan Taylor showing why he is the best in the Northwest right now, being the WC Heavyweight Champion.
That's right.
Mike Santiago not letting go of that left arm. Mike Santiago rolling out.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a drop kick. And an arm drag takedown. And another one.
Do you think these two have each other pretty well scouted? I mean, there was a block drop kick, a blocked elbow, or a avoided elbow drop. And now Santiago flipping him upside down with the arm drags.
And just those deep arm drag slams, shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Very, very exciting.
And now, gentlemen, George Michael and Ryan Taylor both irate at the situation.
Oh, no. He just kicked the ring steps, and I think the ring steps won, Brian.
Yeah, you know, 70 or 80 pounds of solid steel is usually going to win that kind of battle. I can speak from experience. But here you see Ryan Taylor. He's trying to shake off the early embarrassment at the hands of Mike Santiago. Taylor is collecting his thoughts now. He's regrouping, he's getting his strength back. He's ready to take on Mike Santiago. And look at this, a show of showmanship we have here.
You've got to be kidding. Give me a break.
Look at that.
Saw that coming.
Well, that's what happens when you turn down the olive branch. You get kicked in the chest.
Didn't look like the sportsmanship lasted very long, as the two competitors now exchanging elbows in the middle of the ring.
Hard strikes by Ryan Taylor and Santiago, exchanging them. Off the ropes is Taylor, and what a clothesline by Santiago. And an elbow.
Santiago striking again. And now on that left arm.
There's a reason he's a former lightning division champion, because he is lightning quick.
It's the WC Championship at Cleaver Armory in Portland, Oregon this evening. Ryan Taylor and Mike Santiago. Gentleman George Michael sitting by at ringside.
That's right.
Well,
he's not happy.
He's not happy.
We have a very competitive title match on our hands right now, Mr. Kelly. Could go either way, but preferably, I think, gentleman George Michael, who's right next to us, would like Ryan Taylor to win. Wait a minute. You see that? I think he tweaked his knee. He did the leapfrog attempt, and I think he tweaked his knee. Match has got to stop. They got to stop the match.
I believe this is a decoy from Word Action 1. I'm not buying it, Joe.
Oh. No, I'm not buying it either. And if the match is stopped, the title goes to Mike Santiago, Mr. Zane. So he better not hope the match is going to stop.
Jeff the Ref Manning can't award Santiago the title.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, look at that. His knee's better. Look at that.
Went south of the border.
That was an awfully quick recovery.
Well,
too quick.
Ryan Taylor he's got a healing factor. I don't know if you read comic books, but he's got a healing factor. And now, Ryan Taylor looks to be completely in control.
After delivering a very low blow to Mike Santiago.
Nice little suplex there by the WCWC champion.
And getting a 2 count on Mike Santiago.
Look at that. Wrenching the knee.
Spinning toe hold.
Spinning toe hold, using that submission skill he knows to great effect. Last time we were in Portland, he defended the championship against Draven Vargas.
Shades of the Funks, talking about Dory Jr. and Terry Funk. The spinning toe hold, that was their finishing move.
That's correct. Like I was mentioning earlier, he defeated Draven Vargas in that title match with a sharpshooter. Not often does Ryan Taylor go to the submission, and not often does he win with submissions. But on that night, it was very effective, and he could pull a repeat performance tonight against Mike Santiago.
Santiago chopping his way out of the hold. Now Ryan Taylor comes back. Boots to the back. Santiago still down in the center of the ring.
Now, we don't know how recovered is Santiago's leg because of that injury in that tag team title match. We don't know.
That's right.
And not only is
He's a little bit happier.
that's a good thing for all of us. And not only is the leg a question, but how about that shoulder that Dr. Cleaver nearly separated last time we were here in Portland, Oregon?
That's right.
Santiago not giving up and getting a boot to the back to pay for it.
Taylor arguing with the fans. He needs to work on his opponent. Oh, I spoke too soon. Santiago fighting back.
Rake of the eyes. Taylor on Santiago.
Look at this. Taylor now using the ring as a weapon, showing that ring generalship, that experience.
Whoa.
Cutting off that airflow of Santiago's. Now what's Short's going to do? He's up to no good.
And now look what Gentleman George Michael's doing.
He's doing everything that being interim general manager allows you to do.
Interfere in matches?
Hey, if the shoe fits, Joe, if the shoe fits. Right now, Gentleman George is doing exactly what he would be doing if he were a full-time GM, what JT Allen would be doing if JT Allen were here tonight. Gentleman George is doing nothing out of the ordinary.